Hello everybody, I hope you're keeping well. Today is a bit of a changeable day in May. It's still only early in the month. I went to Birchington today earlier. I've been really busy. I've been doing various recipes, cooking various things to put in the freezer, and I'm not very good now with my lower back. It's aching quite a bit, but nothing that a good bath and a good night's rest won't rectify. Today I'm going to show you another ice cream method. This one again uses no egg whites or egg yolks. It's a no-churn ice cream. It uses half a tin of condensed milk and about 300 millilitres of cream, any good double cream. I managed, after a lot of effort, to find a Beauvais-free cream in the greengrocers in Birchington. Would you believe that there was nothing available in either Co-op, there's two in Birchington, or the Sainsbury's? Quite a lot of the shelves are empty with messages, oh, we've run out of some items but will be restocked soon. That seems to be becoming a more frequent excuse. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to flavour this with some white rum and some raisins. Rum and Raisin is quite retro. You don't see it very often anymore. I don't have any dark rum or spiced dark rum, but I do have a drop of white rum left, so we're using that. Let's get started. These are the ingredients. So I have half a tin of carnation condensed milk. It is Nestle. I try to avoid using Nestle, but it's all I could find. There's about 397 grams in a tin of Nestle condensed milk. So I usually weigh out about 200 grams or so. I used half the tin last week to make a chocolate ripple and vanilla ice cream, which has been very tasty, and this keeps really well in the fridge for a week or two if covered over like this. I usually keep any plastic lids that come with yogurt, cream or anything of that nature, because quite frequently you don't get them anymore on quite a lot of things, and I find it's more hygienic using a clean plastic lid than trying to manage with the silly flimsy plastic top which just pulls back. It helps to keep your dairy fresher for longer like this. And then this is the double cream. I used a little bit of it earlier. I've been doing a chicken and asparagus pie filling for Dan. I'm going to be making a nice asparagus and cheese quiche later in the week as well. So if we fancy a pie night, we have a choice there. Now, I always find cream will whip up easier if you take it out of the fridge at least half an hour before you want to whisk it up, and the same with the carnation as well. You can get one or two other brands of condensed milk if you like. I think Farmley, I've had that one before, but I couldn't find any. As I was saying, a lot of the shops have empty shelves right now. People have been warned, but it's only starting to dawn on them that there is a problem, and they still haven't connected all the dots. Some have, but a lot haven't. Now this cream actually doesn't need to be whisked up, and I always find that with this brand. This brand is available in our local farm shop, Raisin's farm shop, as well on Hayne Road. It's a long life one, but it's quite a good brand. The retail price of this was £3.99 at Monty's, but in actual fact it was reduced to £1.49. I did taste it earlier, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Everything's so much more expensive now, but oh well, that's life. So I'm just going to pour this condensed milk straight into the bowl. Also today I went to see my friend Wendy at her shop Florence, and I bought a few things. I'm going to a party in the summer. My cousin's got a special birthday, and I'm really looking forward to that. I found a new dress. I'm going to whisk these two together. This will soon come together. We've just got to get it to the stage where it thickens nicely. It won't make a large tub. There was slightly under half the can of condensed milk, and there was a little under the full jar of cream, but it'll be enough for a couple of desserts for the two of us. I do enjoy making ice cream. There's nothing like homemade ice cream. I find that some of the manufactured ones, they've got additives and make me feel quite unwell, which is why I tend to make my own. I have a real problem with food additives. Today I made some spinach soup. I made the chicken and asparagus pie filling. I'll be making the pies tomorrow. They will get frozen. I'll be making a quiche probably, and that will go in the freezer. I'll have a flan dish, a foil flan dish. I made Dan's pack up for tomorrow. He's got poached chicken with apple and asparagus in a homemade mustard mayonnaise sauce. And you can have some bread with that and some spinach soup if you would like it. I'm going to add a touch of nutmeg to it probably, just to finish it off. So that's thickening up now. You want a thick dropping consistency. Also made a sandwich loaf today. It's having its second proving. Adapted from the Hairy Biker's recipe. They say it's open sandwich bread, and the idea is that you cut it thinly, but I prefer a medium to thick slice. Otherwise there's not enough bread to satisfy me. I've got quite a fast metabolism. So that's perfect, that's what it should look like. So here's the rum. It's not an expensive one. I may have got it from Aldi or Lidl, I'm not sure. It's not produced for them, It's vegan. I love rum. It's a superior. So it says. This is half a bottle. 37.5% volume. Expertly blended. I'm just going to add a little bit less than a capful. That'll be enough because we want it to set properly. And if you add too much alcohol, it won't set. I've got a little whisk through. It smells good. Then I'm going to add the fruit. Now, my mum gave me these, and in actual fact, they're not raisins, they're sultanas, but they're very similar. I'm going to add a few of those as well. I'm going to eyeball a few. That should be enough. Maybe a couple more, just for good luck. Gosh, I love sultanas. I could just eat them by a handful. There we go. If you wanted, you could also add some chopped nuts, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. And I might have to have a little taste. That's lovely. That's good. So now we can pot it up. I'm using an empty Swedish glacé tub. I like Swedish glacé, it's vegan. I used to be quite lactose intolerant before I started homeopathy. I'm not quite as bad, but sometimes it does catch up with me. So I do tend to limit how much lactose I have. We keep all our containers, if they're in a decent condition. They get through the dishwasher. They get a good soaking as well beforehand. And I don't use any container for ice cream that smells of anything savoury. So it's made a reasonable amount of ice cream. That will go in the freezer now. I don't need to break up any ice crystals or give it a stirring every hour or two. I can just leave it as it is. And then one day soon, we'll give it a taste and see what Dan the man thinks of it. Hopefully he'll find it strong enough. Because if it's rum and raisin, you want it actually to taste of rum and the vine fruits as well. I'm just going to write what it is. Rum and raisin. There we go.
Right, let's give the rum and raisin a go. Nice and rummy.
Is it strong enough?
Yes, it is. It's nice and subtle. It's strong enough. It's got a buttery taste to it as well, which is really nice.
Have you tried it with the other ice cream that I made?
I'll try it with the chocolate one.
It is a chocolate and vanilla swirl, the other one. See what they're like together.
They go really nice together.
Do they? What mark would you give me for the rum and raisin?
Full marks. It's really nice.
Oh, good. Thanks, babe. So that's another successful recipe. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment. Have you made rum and raisin? Is it something you would make? I think it's an incredibly easy recipe with just cream and condensed milk and flavourings. Please share. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Ding the notification bell. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you again soon for the next one. Until then, bye for now.